DIDI, China's largest ride-hailing company, filed paperwork for an initial public offering or the IPO in the United States with Securities and Exchange Commission on Thursday. The company, which describes itself as the world's largest mobility platform, offers ride-hailing taxi and carpooling services in China and other countries, including Brazil and Mexico. DIDI is also investing in autonomous driving. The IPO could be one of the largest tech IPOs of 2021. Uber owns 12.8% of the shares in the company after selling its Chinese ride-hailing business to DIDI in 2016, while SoftBank's Vision Fund holds 21.5%. Between 2019 and 20, DIDI's revenue shrunk almost 10% as the COVID pandemic struck China hard last year. However, before the pandemic, revenue grew 11% between 2018 and 19. Additionally, revenue was bounced back in the first quarter as the pandemic recovery is in full swing, with 107% growth in Q1 from previous year's quarter. Some of the company's profitability in Q1 can be credited to gains on investment of $1.9 billion related to the spin-offs and disinvestment. DIDI was most recently valued at $62 billion following an August fundraising round, according to the PitchBook data, and is backed by the investment giants such as SoftBank, Alibaba, and Tencent. Bloomberg reported the company could have $100 billion valuation at the time of its IPO. Unlike Uber, DIDI is still heavily invested in making self-driving robotaxis a reality, and recently got approval to test self-driving vehicles in Beijing. Uber sold its nascent self-driving technology business to startup Aurora Innovation last year of December 2020. The listing, which could be one of the largest tech debuts globally this year, as demand for the ride-hailing and the travel companies returned due to the decrease in COVID-19 cases, its American counterparts Uber and Lyft have both said they will be profitable on an adjustable basis by the end of this year. DIDI acquired the Uber's China business in 2016 in a complicated transactions that involved both companies taking shares in each other's. DIDI said it sold all of its shares of Uber in November and December of last year. Founded in 2012, DIDI said it has 493 million annual active riders and 15 million annual active riders. DIDI has been named to be the CNBC's Disruptor 50 list 4 times. So what do you think? Will the DIDI ride-hailing taxi company will be valued at $100 billion in its US IPO, or it's overvalued?